It was pretty gross. It was sloppy, but it was good for the guys. We kind of took some of the restrictions off and let them just get out and run. They've been giving us a great effort, great focus, and we've been doing a lot of drill work and fundamentals and defense. So it was kind of a chance to just let them get out and let it out and sprint up and down. So it was good for that, but the overall play was not very pretty.
What did you learn after those scrimmages?
That the first scrimmage of training camp is normally not something that is fun to watch on film, but the good things were that our guys gave effort again. Defensively, they looked good. But, we're asking them to run at every opportunity just to kind of build that mindset. So there's way more turnovers than you'd like. But it just wasn't. It was sloppy.
Corey Brewer went 3-0 yesterday, we heard.
Who told you that, Corey?
Yes, we heard from Corey, as well as others. Are we getting the storyline wrong? Is Corey Brewer the star of this team?
Yes, he is.
In terms of Lonzo, what did you see from him in particular yesterday? What was he able to show you that you expected or you didn't expect?
He's just the game. He sees the game. It's almost as if the game is moving a little bit slower to him than it is other players, because we're asking everyone to play fast, and he's out there just making simple passes, and when guys are open ahead, he's putting it on their hands. So the team which is kind of why we built the team like that. We wanted to see, we know how good Brew is, Corey is at getting out and running and causing havoc, and Kuzma proved in Summer League how good he is at getting out and running. And that team won. Thomas Bryant's been flying up and down the court all training camp, and they won 3 straight. And a lot of that had to do, obviously with that group and how they all played, but Lonzo kind of leading the way with that.
Yeah, Lonzo said that he doesn't think that they can play too fast. Do you think that this team, the way you've set it up, the goal is always going to be to play faster?
Well, we want to play fast as far as looking for transition opportunities. What's going to take time and cause some sleepless nights is that fine line of understanding when transition isn't open and then getting into a more flowing offense. We don't want to throw the ball ahead and then if they get do a good job defensively getting back, then just shoot up a 3 real quick because we're trying to play fast. We don't want to do that. We just want to look for transition opportunities, but knowing that we're going to have to live with some of that stuff as we continue to teach and learn.
Is that kind of what you see from Lonzo, that he has just the tendency to just try to go in every situation? Or does he have that understanding of kind of that balance?
He's got a good feel for that. We're trying to, but even with him, we want to get him doing it, at least now every possession. And whether they score, we want to take it out, get him, and have him looking to really push the ball up the floor on every play. So he's like the other guys, needs reps at turning, doing it every time.
You still want Julius bringing it up off a miss, or is that just with Lonzo?
For now, no. I've told the bigs that we'll open it up more. We let them do it last night in the scrimmage because, again, last night's scrimmage was more about just letting them run it out and play some basketball. But for now, the rule is if you're a 4-man or a 5-man, find the point guard and get to your lanes, just because we want some more structure and understanding with what we're trying to do. And obviously with how good Julius is at flying up the court with that ball, and Larry's proven he can do it a little bit too. We'll give them more freedom later on down the road, but for now, a long answer to your question is they're not. No, we want them giving it to the point guard.
Is Julius finding other ways? That was such a big part of his game previously. Yeah. Is he finding other ways to score and
he will. We honestly, we haven't done much offensive scoring. Even the drills we do when you have the opportunity to score, still defensive drills that you only get points on for getting stops. But he's had some nice rolls to the basket. He's still beating his man down a couple times and gotten over the top passes. So he'll find other ways to score and be effective, and ultimately, when we feel comfortable enough, we'll give him that freedom back.
What do you think about the shorter training camp in preseason this year? Is it harder to implement what you want to do?
Absolutely. We got our first game in 2 days, but that's fine. We're not going to sit around and complain about it. It's just what it is, and I said earlier, we're not going to. What our game plan is not sacrificing what we need to get in. For example, on Saturday, if you watch our half-court offense, it's probably going to be pretty simple and basic, because we're not going to try to rush stuff in and just to get it in before the preseason game. We're going to continue to stay focused on what we have marked down as the priority of what we need to learn, and we're just going to keep drilling that.
There is a half-court offense.
There will be a half-court offense. It's not there yet. We don't have one. We haven't put one in yet. We put a secondary offense in. We've done transition, and we've done defense.
Assuming you can play at the speed that you want, and eventually everyone is able to handle the ball and move it up, how do you think that will impact the way that other teams play offense against you? Sort of understanding the threat of transition and that everybody can bring the ball. Does that impact what you think other teams will do?
Down the road, yes. I don't think right now other teams are going to be too concerned with it. But if we can get consistently good at it, and it can become part of who we are, like part of our identity and just the way we play, then yeah, other teams will make adjustments as far as the type of shots they're willing to live with.
Luke,
Last question.
How would you sum up what you've seen from Lonzo in the first 3 days? I know you've only seen one scrimmage, like last night, but
yeah, I mean, the scrimmage to me that was just like a gift to the players. I don't even care about the scrimmage from last night. Lonzo's been great. He's getting out in the first groups of the defensive work. He's talking. He's leading. He's giving effort. He's coachable, and for his first training camp, he's handling it very well. I mean, it's been 2 double days, and we're going on our 3rd double day, and he's been great.
Anything that has caught you by surprise with him?
No,